Hey everyone, welcome to the Doozy podcast.
Hey everybody, you guys are probably thinking, what the hell does that even mean?
Well, the word doozy means something that is extraordinary or outstanding of its kind.
And we are not that.
But we want to be.
Exactly, and so this is the podcast that we are going to give you all the tools that you need to become successful in life. How do I do this? How do I do that? How do I tie that? How do I tweet that?
And the best part is, we're going to learn how to be successful ourselves, and we also tweet you how to be successful yourself.
Oh my goodness, that unfortunately makes sense to me.
I'm Alex. Stop.
And I'm Kirk Tweedledee, Tweedledee-daw,
Yeah.
tweet, toot, tweety, twow.
Wow.
Koz.
That's completely different from my name.
Yeah.
Well, what are we going to talk about today, Kirk?
I think it's pretty evident, guys. Before we jumped into our February Dating and Love series, we were diving into the social media type of internet topics. And we're jumping right back in.
Yeah.
It's one of the most popular social media apps. We're going to learn how to Twitter.
Wow, Twitter.
And part of the reason why we're doing this episode is because
we just started our own Twitter
that's
account.
right, our
That's
Men
right.
of Doozy Twitter.
So go on Twitter, check it out. If you thought Instagram was fun, Twitter's just the same. So
yeah, except
because it's the same content.
it's the basically.
But we can tweet now,
We
so,
can
so
tweet
we're
now,
throwing
and
some. We're sugarcoating it a little bit.
We're trying to implement it into our. It's a little challenging. It's different than Instagram, but also not.
Yeah.
Because you can.
Now people can directly comment on that
Yeah.
episode sucked.
Yeah, or gosh, that was funny. Can I be a guest? No,
block.
Well, let me ask you, Staub. Have you ever had a Twitter?
I'm not a big Twitter guy. I've never been a big Twitter guy.
Which is interesting because you
I've
are
been
a
on it.
comedian. And
Yeah.
so,
Well, I actually went back and looked at my Twitter for the first time since pretty much 2015.
And I did too,
and
yeah.
all my comedy stuff was on there.
Yeah.
And just a bunch of random. I was a whole different person in 2015. I had hair.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
Well.
what about you? Have you?
I
what's
have,
your Twitter history?
a very interesting thing. On my way today, I was telling Staub, on my way today to Jersey to film, I got a notification on my phone that said, it was Twitter. And I was like, what the fuck? And it said, this date today, 11 years ago, you joined Twitter.
Wow.
And so I immediately...
For me, it was 2015,
7?
but it was the 15th of February, which is
which is crazy. We're doing this episode around this time that is our anniversaries for Twitter. I immediately saw that tweet and tweeted, "Oh no, I really have to go back and delete a bunch of tweets that are obviously a 19 to 25-year-old."
And
just so dumb, trying to be funny.
And for you, exactly. That's what I feel like your Twitter is. It's just some.
It's an insight.
It's just some dad maybe trying to just telling really bad jokes or being one day you're inspirational and then one day you're talking about the dum dum you wrote the dum dum joke on there. You know what I mean? That's
And she says to me, "Gosh, you're such a dum dum," and I says, "What? Are we at the bank? 'Cause looks like you got a free dum-dum."
Before
for those
we
of you that don't remember that joke, probably
the
for the
dum-dum
best.
joke was pretty, yeah. I never tweeted it. I probably should never.
You should.
But, for you listeners and viewers, before we jump into these tips on how to Twitter, Staub and I have looked back on multiple years of our tweets, and we're going to share with you how we're just so not qualified to be teaching you about. So I have a few right here. I have a couple that I wanted to share with you. So the first one that I saw, and I know that you specifically will absolutely hate this.
Yeah.
This is from November 18th, 2017. Oh, yeah? Urinating? Well, I'm inating too. #P.
Oh, urinating? Well, I'm-inating.
Yeah.
You were.
Twitter is a place.
You should delete your Twitter.
Yeah. Well, it only gets better from there. One time after meeting a woman named Sunshine, this is a true story, as she was turning to go back out into the world, I said, nice to meet you. Now go out there and spread yourself. Thankfully, she knew what I meant.
I do, honey.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're 2
What
for
do you
2
got?
right now.
What do you got for me?
I found one. See, mine. I was just a human trash bag. I got one. I just saw. I said, "Is it possible to walk of shame to a party?" Oh man, just bad. Just got in an Uber and saw a hospital bracelet on the seat. #Halloween. Okay. Parking attendant yelled at a guy trying to park his car in the lot and said, "You slow, you blow." Okay. You slow, you blow. Okay.
I got a few others here.
Some
These are some quick ones.
Yeah, my Uber driver's drunk. Okay. Here we
10
go.
a.m. is the new 6 a.m. #quarantine.
Oh.
On August 20th of 2020, I said, charcuterie is basically an adult Lunchable. On March 21st, 2020, I said, day 7 in quarantine. I just noticed there's a floating green crystal above my head. When I speak, it sounds like gibberish. Minutes feel like hours and hours like days. Whoever is playing me like a Sims character fucking sucks.
Okay. Yeah. All right. You. Okay.
Here, this is a conversation between an alpha male
Uh-huh.
this is a conversation between an alpha male and a beta male that I created on Twitter. Alpha, dude, seriously, you gotta stop. She's got you so deep in the friend zone. Beta, well, good sir, the joke's on you because that is just one word away from the girlfriend zone.
That's something you would say, like in like.
Yeah, and I think I did.
Yeah,
I think it happened.
That was you.
On this podcast.
That's something that you and I. That's like a conversation you and I
think
would
it
talk
was.
about.
So
Yeah,
I
it probably
was
was. That's something I
The
would
last
say
one
to
that
you.
I'm going to leave with you guys before we jump into these tips is, this is from apparently August 20th, 2020. I was tweeting. I said, I feel when you're having a long conversation with someone and covering lots of topics and realize you forgot to mention something about a topic you were discussing 5 minutes earlier, it's usually a sign of a good conversation because, you know, it's kind of like, wait, what was I talking about?
Wow. Wow. See, you are like trying to like. You're trying to like create like quality content on your
I'm not,
on
though.
your page, so but you put effort into that, and you were like, "This is perfect."
No, I literally
and
had
you
a
press
thought,
send, and you
I
put
sent
it up there, and yours are like thought out. Mine are just like,
Oh, if you
I
wanna
feel like
hear a
I'm one of
thought-out
those
one.
people who looks better in real life than in photos. #LOL.
If you want to hear an actually thought
And
out
that's just
tweet,
like photos.
I'll share it with you later in the episode. And I think it's my best work. If you apparently from this very reputable
look at this one.
source of tips, it stated that as of January 2021, which was a year ago, there were 192 million daily users on Twitter, posting an average of 600 million tweets per day. You want to jump in?
Young Alex right here. Look at this.
Oh my goodness!
Here we go. 2016. I said, make today so awesome that yesterday gets jealous.
Oh my god!
And with that, let's jump into the tips here.
Yeah.
Okay? Well, these are the top 10 tips on how to actually use Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 10. First, build your content house. Okay. Before you even fire off the first tweet, think to yourself, am I funny? Is this cool? Right? You need to lay some groundwork. Okay. To borrow a term from content marketing, you need to build your content house. Build your house.
Build
Okay?
your house.
Your content house is your content base. It is the set of topics that you're an expert on, okay? Around which you'll fashion your content for your Twitter.
Which, let me just jump in.
So you gotta
say,
like find like a little. You gotta find your niche. You
well,
know what I mean?
Obviously, the tweets that I'm doing are dad joke, nerdy, dumb
Right.
shit. So I found my
and mine
niche.
are like just
garbage human
just
in their
hu-
20s.
just man whore, just
Man whore, garbage
just
human.
Man whore, garbage human. Yeah.
Come one, come all.
Can you walk of shame to another party? Yeah, I mean that's literally that was my life. It can be tempting to tweet anything and everything, but don't.
Don't.
Okay, but that's not a good thing to do. For one thing, doing that will obscure what your brand is really about, which is nothing to begin with. Okay, having a content house built eliminates a lot of other problems right off the bat. It will keep your brand focused, okay? Be a well of inspiration.
So inspiring.
Okay? Make it easier to connect with others in your industry. Creates a way for you to promote your products naturally. Yeah, so social media. So I guess Twitter's not like you go on there and you just literally just like puke all of your thoughts onto it. You gotta.
That's probably
people
not
are
the
gonna be-
best bet, guys. Don't do that.
Unless your page is called puke
Thoughts.
Puke thoughts.
Every day I'm
To
gonna...
which case, it could be the most random shit, and like that's what. But you got to stick to that. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, if your page is puke thoughts,
Yeah.
you have to, your bio has to, and your first tweet has to be like, I started this Twitter page to tell you that I'm not going to therapy and all my thoughts are right here.
Hashtag.
What's the deal with COVID?
Exactly.
Yeah. It's got to be it's got to be focused.
Yeah.
And it's got to be that's the craziest thing.
You ever
with
seen
Twitter.
that video of the homeless guy in Union Square where he gives like an emotional speech and then at the end he goes,
Oh, dude, the guy the
Yeah.
fart awakening. Dude, he's fucking incredible. He's a
Love.
performance artist.
inspire,
Love
don't
fart
judge
awakening.
people.
What do you think the meaning of life is?
To live and to live in a mystery and to find purpose and to live in the now. Magic. Now.
Dude,
You're
he's
so inspired. You're like, hell
Dude, his
yeah.
name's Matt something, and
Yeah.
he's a brilliant like performance artist.
I
that,
saw him a
like,
couple times. And,
Oh, he's so
yeah.
fucking. Every single time I've seen him, I've stopped and I've been like, he makes your day because you're like,
He's like just in a suit playing with like kids' toys and shit like
yeah.
that. It's just
Or
weird,
he's like
yeah.
wearing like speedos,
Yeah.
and like one-piece swimming suits, and just
Love, inspire.
like talking about farts and
Yeah. So what's
So
your,
many
what's your
people-
content house?
Well, you know. What my content on,
Yeah,
on
what is
Twitter
your- what's
is
your
fucking
Twitter?
one.
It's
It's like
fucking.
it's fucking nerdy, punny dad humor shit. That's obviously what I got going on. But when we think about Doozy, we have our content house since the
Yeah.
beginning. We've known our Monday through Friday type of content and
Right.
how we're trying to push it. What I think
We're all
we're
trying.
doing.
It's trying to be successful while laughing.
While
at
laughing
while
and
laughing
learning.
at the steps of just going through the failure. You know?
Exactly, and embracing the ups and downs and how it's really fucking learning can be really, really dumb and also super fucking funny sometimes. What I was gonna say is that Twitter, what so many, I think millions of people don't understand is that like, guys, Twitter, just like all social media, I feel like is business oriented.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when
It's
it
all
comes to
business.
Twitter,
Yeah, social media you can use to your benefits.
what people don't understand is like people are just saying their darkest thoughts or
Yeah.
this or that, and it's like
Some people are really serious. about that shit.
okay, calm down. You
That's why
know,
I don't go
or
on Facebook anymore because it's just mom's going, today at the grocery store, I did this. And they'll write like a whole like page. And then you'll hear, shut up, Becky. You know what I mean?
well,
Yeah.
that's the thing. It's like Twitter is the epitome of like, God. I mean, the replies
Yeah.
of people like just dragging people. Twitter is a dangerous place because people.
You can retweet things and be like, screw you.
There's
The whole,
social justice warriors
Right.
behind
The whole
people.
like Kanye stuff and that, he there's so many like celebrity beefs and just like fights that happen on Twitter that are like blown up. Yeah,
it's so insane. So
that whole Chris D'Elia and Logan Paul fight.
Oh, dude! I mean, that was hilarious.
Yeah,
I mean, they're on good terms now. But like, what? So if we're learning anything from this first tip, I would say maybe don't think through, just like in real life. Think before you speak. Think before you tweet, because if you send a tweet, it is out in the ones and zeros forever. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but some of these I thought through. And I was like, do I want people to read this and be like, you know what? 10 a.m. is the new 6 a.m. in quarantine. You know what? Charcuterie is an adult Lunchable. You know, I thought about it, and I was like, that's dumb. I'm not going to think about it anymore. But, like, I thought about it.
Yeah.
Did it fit the niche? Was it focused? Yeah.
Stupid.
Does it have a well of inspiration? Absolutely. Anyways, let's keep moving because we got a full 10 today. So the 9th tip is create an activity schedule. Keeping things consistent is an absolute must. Or as Twitter puts it, a regular cadence of content. Okay?
Is that what Twitter would sound like?
No,
I feel like Twitter would be like, say whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, right.
A regular cadence of content. I feel like Twitter's just kind of like, fuck it.
Twitter is a woo girl.
Yeah.
Who says too much. Like, whoa! Yeah! Yeah, say it! Yeah!
Tweet whatever you want.
Listen, just like tweet a regular cadence.
Tweet it.
Twitter is a valley girl who thinks that she is like totally.
Charcuterie is like the next like big thing.
It's charcuterie is absolutely
10
reminding me of
6 a.m. and that's literally what Twitter sounds like.
No matter what tweet, it's a valley girl.
A regular cadence of content.
A regular cadence of content. Okay, so first, research shows that the average...
You have to read it like that now.
Okay, so first, research shows that the average lifespan of a tweet is between like 15 to 20 minutes.
Why didn't you retweet me? Okay.
That's like so unfair. Don't you think that's unfair?
Yeah.
Tweets are seen by people for 15 to 20 minutes. Like, that just goes to show that, like, if you blow up from a tweet, you hit the jackpot. Like, this is fucking insane that this is actual research. Of all social media, it's the shortest chance you've got to engage your audience.
You got 20 minutes.
Engage your goddamn audience right now.
You got 20 minutes.
You're in a panic
That's
room.
the pocket. You got 20 minutes to give them your best quality content from your foundation house.
Yeah.
Okay?
I got 15, 20 minutes. I'm going to give you my tweet face.
Do I go with the 6 a.m. tweet or the charcuterie tweet? This is your moment. Think about it.
God, if you drive slow, do you blow? I think I got to go there.
You slow? You blow.
Second.
Some guy yelled that in the garage. That was great.
And it echoed.
Yeah. You slow, you blow. You slow, you blow. That's a t-shirt.
Okay, second, when you're consistently active, you're more likely to jump up to the top of the list. Likewise, your audience will know when to come looking for your tweets. I'm becoming Lola from Big Mouth. Oh my God, a lot of different opinions out there exist on how frequently you should tweet. In general, do what works for you. Though I recommend tweeting at least once daily. Whatever you do, keep it consistent. Consistency means success. P.S. Did you know that you can now schedule tweets in advance? You have no excuse for inconsistency.
Oh, wow.
You can schedule tweets?
You have to tweet once a day, which means you got to be on your A game at all times.
Do we got to schedule tweets for the Doozy? I guess we schedule.
You know what we should do? We should just be like scheduled tweet number 1. And just that's it. That's all it says. Scheduled tweet number 2. Scheduled tweet number 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just do that. But also, I feel like a regular cadence of content, I feel like that describes us, you know?
I could not agree.
You know, when someone's like, what is the Men of Doozy? They'd be like, it's a regular cadence of content.
And it sounds sakak.
Yeah.
But like citro. You know? So, you know, it's almost like as true as that charcuterie.
Right. Charcuterie.
But you need an activity schedule. If you find your niche, if you find your vibe and your brand and the way that, because that's what social media is.
Yeah.
You need to have
people
a thing.
Yeah, exactly. If every Friday you post, some crazy list of like the best bars this weekend or whatever, and you don't pop that, you've missed a Friday, and that's the Friday everyone's looking for your tweet, you might lose some followers. You know what I mean? You gotta be consistent with
People
whatever
might even
your niche is.
Yeah, come out and be like, "Where the fuck are the best bars this weekend?"
Best bars, I don't even know. It's not like I'm gonna go, but like I still need to know.
Yeah. Also, fuck you.
Fuck you. Yeah.
Yeah, consistency with your content.
Be consistent,
is so,
like us.
like our regular cadence of content.
It's cadence.
Cadence, that's a word.
Cadence.
Yeah.
Number 8. Okay. Start conversations. All right. I hate to bring it to you, but like, cute doesn't really cut it anymore. Okay.
Oh my God, tweet
when
it.
it comes to posting things on social media, so ditch cute. Instead, go controversial.
No, it's just conversational.
Oh.
I mean, you could go controversial. Sometimes conversational is controversial.
Jose, can we get a controversial? Yeah.
Big, like fiery, like controversial. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't go cute, right? And then we got a puppy here, right? A cute little puppy. Don't go cute. Go controversial. And it's like a puppy with like machine guns, right? Something like that. But also going controversial will definitely spark some conversations.
Yeah.
Not
yeah. Especially if you're controversial and you're like, want to start a conversation about this?
Yeah. Or if you're controversial about conversations.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
Yo, fuck conversations and what you have to think.
Controversial.
What do you think?
What do you think about that? Controversially conversational. Okay. That's another T-shirt. We need T-shirts that just have different stuff. Okay. Social media, especially Twitter, is set up to facilitate conversations. It's supposed to be a two-way street between members of the community. Twitter it's a two-way street, but people are blowing up cars, shooting rocket launchers, and in the midst of all that, there's a cute little puppy walking by. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a Twitter that's focused
What
on
is this?
Yeah.
What's going on? There's people yelling at each other. There's people saying "I love you." It's a weird street to be on. Okay. Rather than simply sharing some static piece of information, try starting conversations around your topics. Some things you can try are post interesting or unexpected facts, then invite feedback. Okay.
The one thing that scares the hell out of me when it comes to social media and Twitter is like feedback or starting conversations.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, do I care what you think?
No, but in the moment, it can get heated.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you wear glasses, you're racist, right? Feedback. Feedback. I'm just trying to start a conversation. I'm just trying to.
Question mark.
Thoughts?
How many times have you seen that?
Thoughts?
Like, what's your favorite?
Right.
What's your favorite fact about how people wearing glasses
Right.
believe the Holocaust never happened?
Right. Thoughts?
Thoughts?
Thoughts? Thinking about mass murder. Thoughts?
But it's like people see that.
And some people would like it and be like, yeah, me too.
They're like, yeah, you have one of those days?
Having one of those days.
Yeah.
Invite feedback, but think about, it depends on what kind of feedback, what you're talking about, I don't know. Solicit people's thoughts or comments, okay? Oh, wow. Tweet questions you receive about your business, okay?
I'm not a businessman. I'm a business.
Yeah.
Man. Freaking Jay-Z. Anyway.
Yeah, two
guys.
questions you receive about your business. Do you ever go on like review apps and then just like review like restaurants or something like
or
that.
Or do you ever like read comments of certain things? That's the most
people
fun.
that comment like on the business and then like the business
Well,
like replies and is just like, hi, sorry I didn't like the service, but you also showed up. I love when like someone will say something about a business and then like the business will clap back. You know?
Oh my God,
it's the best. Like there's a bunch of things on Twitter like with like Pop-Tart and like just like those big companies where they're just like one guy tweeted, he goes, oh, my wife bought me off-brand Pop-Tarts, like I don't think she loves me anymore, blah blah blah. And then Pop-Tarts replied and was like, some marriages aren't worth saving. Stuff like that. And dude, so they just go for it. It's great.
I will be honest, dude, some of the
I
company
did it too.
Twitters, some of these company Twitters are brilliant, dude.
Yeah.
Their clapbacks.
Yeah.
Or like McDonald's versus Burger King or KFC, Taco Bell, the way that they engage with people or with each other is so funny because it's just so witty. They like know their lane and they know their brand and they know how to like solicit a response.
Yeah.
But what do you say? Let's keep moving.
I left you want me to read the review?
That's what I was thinking about. So you wrote a review for a pizza place here around you.
Yeah, around me. I never do it, but like the pizza, I don't know why I did it.
Reviews are basically a tweet at a business.
Yeah, pretty much. I tweeted this business, right? I sent a tweet to this business, and this place is called Crispy Pizza. Okay, I said the pizza was so good I hated it. My pizza wasn't crispy at all. It was delicious. I will never order from here again because it's my new favorite place. I definitely don't recommend this place unless you really want great pizza. So
I was such a contradiction.
Controversial, okay?
Controversial, guys. Well, we're learning.
And they responded.
They responded. That's right.
They responded. They said, "You can serve up the jokes. Let us serve up the pizza. It would be a shame to never order from your favorite place, Alex. Good thing I know that you'll want some great pizza again soon. We'll be patiently waiting to get your pizza pie cooking." From Vincent. Okay.
Vincent.
I think he enjoyed it. I think he was just like, okay.
He's like, we got a funny guy over here.
Yeah. I will never order from here again because it's my new favorite place.
So fucking dumb.
Confusing. Okay?
Well, let's keep going. We're on the top 7 tip. Curate content from other thought leaders. Mm-hmm. I don't know. What are your thoughts on the phrase thought leaders of the world? I feel like I'm just like, my eyes, I'm staring into the back of my brain right now. But when I say thought leaders, you know,
I mean, I feel like they have a regular cadence of content.
You're not wrong there.
Thought leaders. What does that mean?
They just speak their thoughts.
Okay, and what? And they have like the most followers?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so Twitter is just like a cult for thought leaders.
For thought leaders, for people who consistently say what they think about shit.
Right.
So don't just share your own content, curate it from others in your field or industry. This might seem counterintuitive, but there's a very real advantage to doing so. It reflects well on you and underscores your willingness to engage with the community rather than promoting your own stuff. It also helps turn your Twitter feed into something of a content hub over time, boosting the value of following it. It also helps you connect with more people, even potential business partners. There's no fixed rule about what ratio you should have with original or curated content. I try to stick to a 60-40% mix, retweeting whatever inspiration or wisdom comes my way. Now, listen, as the men at Doozy, we aren't really retweeting or reposting anybody because we want to be thought leaders.
Right.
We want to be the thought leaders of the world.
Well, we're also on our through our journey of success. We're following the thought leaders too. So maybe we should start retweeting people that like pertain to like our episode that week. Yeah, or like the episode that week.
You're not wrong.
That'd be funny.
You're not wrong, actually. That could be a good idea.
Yeah, and these thought leaders, they probably wake up, they make their tea. You know, they wake up at like 10 now because that's the new 6 a.m. And you know, they eat their charcuterie board, and they're just like, they're walking around and they're just like, oh, what should I tweet today? Everyone's waiting.
Everyone's
waiting for my
to lead
thoughts to lead them, right? Well, before Twitter, it used back in the day, it used to be, those movies where like the guy, like the king dresses up and then he goes out like on his balcony and there's just like a million
You
people.
talking about the Pope?
Yeah, the Pope, right? Pretty much the Pope, right?
And he's like, Jordi, buongiorno, bordi, boidi.
10 a.m. is the new 6 a.m. God bless. And everyone's like, That's live Twitter.
Yeah.
That was the Twitter back in the day.
It is.
Yeah. That's basically what's going on. Someone tweets that, and then all of a sudden, everyone's going, oh my God, this is crazy. But it's basically stepping outside your house and just yelling. That's the same thing as Twitter. This is what you should do. Before you tweet anything, step outside your house and yell it to the street. And if people stop and they go, hey, that's pretty good, then tweet it. If people stop and go, don't, go back in your fucking house. Don't tweet it. Because it's basically the same thing. Does that make sense?
No, it does. Like, before Twitter was going to a party or a big group of gatherings and having everybody surround you, and you just say, like, oh, and then they're like, ah!
You slow, you blow.
And they're like, yeah, can I buy you a drink?
Retweet.
No, but this reminds me, oh my God, like, 10 years ago, I played Oscar Wilde in a one-man show, and it was freaking incredible. Oscar Wilde was this incredible playwright, poet, all this stuff, but he was famous for having these witty, like, epithets. Like, he's the person who said, like, be yourself. No, everyone else is already taken.
Yeah.
That's a tweet, dude. Somebody would tweet that. He also has some of his favorite
say that
quotes.
to people a lot.
No, listen to this. These are some of his quotes, and they're 100% tweets.
They're tweets.
That a thought leader would post right now.
Okay.
I can resist everything except temptation.
These are tweets.
Yeah. True friends stab you in the front.
Wow.
Always forgive your enemies. Nothing annoys them so much. He was fucking brilliant, dude.
Wow, this guy.
I am not young enough to know everything.
Okay. When I run, I go faster.
To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. Hey, we were just talking about this, and but I just wanted to say that. It's like Twitter before Twitter was people being popular at parties. And be like, what do you have to say?
And he's just going around. He's like, hey, be yourself. Everyone else is taken.
Well, speaking of, I think this kind of lines up into the sixth step, the top sixth step.
Should I read it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Number 6. Engage with your followers, okay? While we're on the topic of curating content from other leaders, make sure to engage with your followers too, okay? Remember, I will say, Trump on Twitter.
Oh, my God.
Take
away his awful presidency, the dumpster fire.
The guy knew how to do Twitter. The guy knew how to run Twitter. He knew how to tweet. And there was no stopping him.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Puke Thoughts. Yeah, exactly.
He was the original Puke Thoughts Twitter page.
Yeah. Engage your followers, okay? Remember, you are tweeting to connect with the market, not just talk about all the awesome things you're doing these days, because no one cares.
No one really cares at the end of the day what cool shit you're doing.
Nobody cares. Not even the people that love you care to a certain extent. And in a couple years, you're not going to care. Nobody cares about anything, okay?
True.
No one cares. Research by McKinsey, okay, very credible, shows that your customers crave recognition. They want to be seen, heard, and understood. Companies that successfully meet these needs see revenues boosted by as much as 20%, okay? Like the Pop-Tarts, that when they make those memes and like just respond or whatever, it's funny.
Dude, when I've seen some of those company tweets, I'm like, well, now I'm in the mood for McDonald's.
Exactly.
Because McDonald's clap back.
Yeah, they clap back.
They clap back. These companies that clap back are like, I'm like, what the fuck?
And going out, they clap cheeks as well.
Yeah.
Twitter has lots of features meant to help brands and followers connect. Some of those things include using @mentions to reach out to followers or customers, responding to your @connects, okay? Retweeting others who @mention you, asking your followers for retweets, okay?
Yeah.
And that's just, well, it's a thin line though, because once you start engaging with the people,
you open up the permission for them to engage in whatever.
Thoughts? Yeah.
Yeah. Thoughts?
Yeah. And then they're knocking out, they're burning your house down. You know what I mean? So it's see, that's the other thing too. Twitter, you could say something and like people will just attack you on there.
Misconstrued.
In the real life, when you say something on your balcony, you had to have guards because people would come and try to burn your house down.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had to physically. Yeah. It was safer this way.
What? 10 a.m.? 10 a.m. is 10 a.m. How dare
What am I gonna do at 6?
Burn it down!
Burn it down!
Burn it down! Burn it down!
Dislike. Thumbs down.
Thumbs down!
Thumbs down.
Angry, react!
Yeah.
It's true, though.
Yeah. Engage with your followers,
Engage.
Engage.
It's hard. I think it's the hardest thing.
Engage.
Out of all of this social media and Twitter and
Is
stuff.
talking to people. Because you don't care. Who cares? In the end, someone goes, oh my God, I totally agree with what you say. And then you go, hey, shut up.
Shut up. I said thoughts.
I said
but
thoughts.
I didn't want yours.
I didn't want your thoughts.
I only wanted the people
Thoughts?
that would validate me.
It was a rhetorical, blue check marks only, please.
Blue check marks
Verify.
only. Blue check marks only. Thoughts?
Thoughts from only thought leaders, okay?
Thought leaders.
Thoughts?
Anyway, guys, it's time for an ad break.
Let's go to the ad break here. Because we're going to, and what we should do at the end is
we got to start. We got to schedule a tweet.
We should send out, we got to schedule a tweet. Okay. But we'll see you after the break. Hey, Kirk.
Hey, Staub.
You know what sucks?
What?
When, the cadence of my content, isn't, good enough. Thoughts?
Stop.
Yeah?
Retweet.
Okay.
And you know what doesn't suck, though?
What?
Botticelli Foods! Yes!
Mwah, mwah.
Guys,
makes sense to me.
I am so tired
of
tweeting a tweet and then going to a party and saying that tweet and then people burning my house down.
Right.
Actions have consequences.
Yeah.
And so I'm tired of buying expensive, low-quality foods. I deserve nice things.
Yes. Thank God that wasn't a tweet. Thank God that wasn't a tweet. Perfect.
Yeah, I deserve quality things. I deserve respect.
Yeah.
I deserve recognition.
Nice. Okay,
And-
he's shutting
and
down now.
I deserve thoughts.
So
falling
when
apart,
you
just finish the ad.
You get I love it. When it doesn't, when you're on the right path and then it doesn't hit, it drops. It drops. It drops so low, and then you're just low energy for a long time after that, and then you just start. You take it so personally, and you shut down, and it's great. The mic was fine, but
No, it was
fine.
It was fine until I thought I needed to.
Yeah. You deserve, right? Well, Botticelli's, okay? It's family owned and operated with 4 generations in the food industry, okay? They know how to tweet. They've been tweeting for 4 generations, okay? The new sauce is here!
Hear ye, hear ye! The new Botticelli spicy marinara!
With mushrooms! I fucking hate mushrooms!
Burn it down!
Burn it down! Okay, we'll remove the mushrooms. All right, rebuild it.
But we will add truffle.
Okay, truffle's okay. New mushrooms. Thoughts? Ye thoughts?
Ye thoughts?
Ye thoughts?
Yeah. Guys, if you go to Botticelli Foods...
Well, they bring an experience to your table, okay? With a taste that transports you to the heart of Italia. Okay.
Guys, if you go to BotticelliFoods.com and use promo code Doozy, that's DOOZY at checkout, you can get 10% off all Botticelli food products.
Yeah.
And tweet it. Tweet about it.
Tweet about it.
Tweet about these products that you're getting. Like,
God, we love Botticelli's. I love you.
Thoughts?
Thoughts? Okay. We're talking pasta.
Yeah.
All right. We're talking sauce. We're talking pasta sauce.
Mamma mia.
Okay. We're talking olive oil.
Aye.
Okay. Balsamics. Okay.
Oh, they got...
And many more flavorful products.
Guys, Botticelli Foods are extraordinary and outstanding. Just like the cadence of content
Oh.
of Doozy.
The cadence, the kings of cadence.
The kings of cadence of
the
content.
kings of cadence content. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Perfect.
All right. So, and send.
And said.
Thoughts?
Thoughts? All right.
All
let's
right,
go back.
guys.
Oh.
We are back from another dumpster fire of an ad break that I created.
Love it.
Thoughts? Guys, we have 5 more top tweet tips for you. We're jumping right in.
We're going to fly in.
We're
okay?
gonna. Oh,
We're flying
boy.
in. Okay. This is
Number 5 is
yeah.
get your bio on point. Get your bio ready. I want to know what your bio is. I'm going to read mine too. You can tweet and retweet all you want, but if followers are directed to a blank profile, no bueno. Profiles are quick to fill out, but arguably one of the most important elements of your social media presence. Make yours thoughtful. Okay? This means uploading a relevant profile image, whether that's your business logo or your smiling face, including a thoughtful header image for users visiting you on mobile, customizing your background theme to signal that you know what's up with this site, adding relevant links to your other sites in your bio, and using relevant hashtags for your company, field, or industry. So do you have your bio up? Do you have a bio?
Yeah, my bio is just comedian, lover, phenomenal beard grower.
Mine is actor, Maggie Flanagan Studio alumni, co-host of the Men of Doozy podcast, tall Kansas boy, lover of puns, pizza,
4 hours
and
later.
anything buffalo chicken.
Wow.
But yeah, I got to give up pizza because
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah. And then our Men of Doozy one is a podcast teaching you how to be successful while the hosts are also learning how to be successful.
That's
which
right.
I think is pretty cool. We're going
It's
to
on
change
point.
that to the Kings of Cadence
Kings
content.
of cadence of content.
Yes.
Comedy. Bios.
What was
Bios
yours
are
again?
like a quick, I mean, it's
Favorite
a lot
color
of-
is green. Favorite animal is armadillo. Yeah, it's just stupid. No one cares.
I know!
No one
But
cares.
that's the thing.
Buffalo wings. Like, what?
Nobody gives a
Buffalo
shit.
wing eater, right?
No, but it's fucking insane. Nobody gives a shit. I didn't even give a shit when I put that because I'm like, oh, somebody's like, you really should. You really should have a bio. And it's like, fuck you. Why the fuck should I have a bio? Because it's like, well, it's important. You have to be able to freaking engage in something.
People have to be able, like, really super easy. People be like, oh, there's his bio. Oh, I know who he is. Wow. What's his tweet? Oh, 10 a.m. is through to 6 a.m. Oh, my God. So true.
Thoughts? Wow. That was... Did you say... Send.
Twitter
Send.
Twitter.
Send.
Send. No, seriously, though. Yeah.
I don't know if
I
they
should
let you use that.
transcribe
That's
that
great.
whole thing.
Perfect.
And I'm just...
Yeah. No one
Jose
cares.
right now is listening
But
to
you
this,
were- yeah.
and he's making the camera shake. Doing that.
Yeah. You were
No,
like,
for real, though.
You were like
It's
buffalo
so fucking...
wings. You
it's
thought you were so cool.
infuriating.
Yeah.
It's infuriating. And we're going to talk about this probably in the next episode that we do, which is,
Yeah.
you know,
Uh-huh.
we're
Yeah.
not going to give it away, but...
Right.
Because,
Yeah, don't do it.
No, don't do it.
Okay, great.
But I mean, this whole idea that you have to like show who you are and yourself through these social media, media things, it's just frustrating.
Yeah,
it's frustrating at some point.
But that's the fun of it. Once you know that it's like, okay, here's the platform. You got to show yourself, be yourself, show people who you are. In that moment right there, I always go, nah, I'm gonna fuck with them. You know, that's why I don't really.
Shit, I did this literally probably 4 years ago, and I've never even edited it. You know? Let's just keep going. I'm riled up. Twitter is frustrating.
Yeah, Twitter. It's all social media.
It is. No, yeah.
You know, there's a point where like I've stopped posting so much on like Instagram or whatever, just because.
Well, yeah.
Because I don't care anymore, and no one else does.
Well, the thing is, it's been years.
You see someone for 2 seconds, and unless it's like a booby pic or a butt pic now, you still like it, but no one cares.
Well, the thing is, I think the reason why I got so riled up is
if they do it for that 2 seconds that they post it or like it. Sometimes they don't even. They just do it to make you feel good about yourself.
Well, the reason why I think I got riled up is because years ago, I got suckered into somebody trying to say, "Oh, make it personal, make it like about you."
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like you should protect as much as you possibly can about who you are personally on social media because it's a place for freaking businesses. And I mean, all of this, I feel like I can.
Yeah,
loop back.
Well, that's what it is. So, like,
it's made for.
I know
for
a lot
Twitter.
of people that get fired or not even hired on jobs because they do background checks, checks through your social media.
Which is
insane, And there was one time I was working for a company
Did
and
you fire somebody?
They did a background check on me, and they sent me like this guy literally. So I did a podcast. What was it? The Better is Friends podcast back in the day, and they background checked me, and they like the background checks, they literally do everything on you. They read everything, they do everything, and then they circle things that may be like controversial or whatever. They found a picture of me on Facebook that I didn't even, through like one of my friends that didn't even tag me, of me holding like a beer at like a basement party back in the day, and like circled the beer and like put it on and like sent it to the company or whatever. And then they also
what?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When they do background checks, it's not just like
crazy.
It's not just like they check your social media and stuff. And this guy, he went and he listened to every episode of my podcast and flagged certain words that I would say. He'd time it. He'd be like, "Oh, at this time he talked about like handicapped people or whatever and made like a joke about it." And then I'd be like, "What? I don't even remember saying that." And so at the end though, and I was just he went through the whole podcast. First of all, you're doing a background check on us. Good luck on this one.
Good luck on Doozy.
Yeah. Also like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
But yeah, I was just like, did you like all the but did he like the podcast though? You know. But yeah, people. Be careful what you post on social media. Don't show yourself too much, you know?
No, exactly. You gotta skate the line, you know? Be personal to an extent, you know, because you have a business. Mm-hmm. You know, businesses,
or if
we
you
all
work
for businesses. And it's like, sometimes if your business gets too personal, that can be a bad thing because people are thinking like, wait, what the heck? Why aren't you hooking me up? Or why aren't you doing this for me? Or like, why didn't you attend my wedding? And it's like, what? I have this business. I couldn't come.
Right.
It's just like all this crazy.
Or if you work for like Barnes and Nobles, but you also like do porn on the side, don't like advertise, that. Just be like, hey, new book came out. Also, my new video came out on Pornhub too. Barnes and Nobles would be like, huh. Or maybe they support that. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Thoughts?
Anyways, we're on to the fourth top 10.
Number 4, create witty original content. Okay, like Kirk does. So you're striking a balance between retweeting others and posting your own original content. That's great. But just like your blog, web pages, and other collateral, your social media writing needs to be on point as well. Okay, you've got 280 characters for your next mic drop, so put them to good use, okay? Do you wear glasses? You're racist. Mic drop, right?
Mic drop.
Hashtag mic drop. Of course, you don't have to use all 280 characters.
This reminds me of the mean tweet stuff that Jimmy.
Oh, right? Yeah, the mean tweets are hilarious.
It's pretty funny.
In fact, you probably shouldn't unless the situation warrants it. Sprout Social indicates that the ideal tweet length is actually somewhere between 70 and 100 characters. And people, it could be one character. No one cares, okay? That's the equivalent of 10 to 13 word sentence, okay? Twitter also has plenty of tips to help business writers craft better tweets. Among these are some bits of common wisdom like avoid all caps, okay? Unless you're making a statement, okay?
Yeah.
Use percentages, okay? 50% of blah think that blah, blah, blah. Who cares, okay? Go easy on the hashtags. We don't do that. No. We puke hashtags.
We puke hashtags on our
Hashtag puke hashtags. Okay?
Now Twitter doesn't have as many hashtags.
Doesn't, because it won't let us.
It won't let us. But
yeah.
we puke them all over. We vomit all over our posts.
Use business cards instead of URLs. Okay. Maybe. Get witty.
Get witty. You know.
But if it's something's like if there's a difference between like someone tweeting and then you reading that and going, oh, that's witty, right? And then you looking at a tweet and being like, oh, he's trying to be witty, you know?
Yeah.
Know the difference.
You know, the only reason why I've tweeted some of this dumb shit on my Twitter is because I trust the people that do follow me to be like, oh, that's his whole thing.
Yeah. Also,
trying
free
to
will
be funny.
exists, you know?
Yeah.
Freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be tweeting.
Yeah. If I tweeted those,
yeah,
I'd be in the gulag.
Yeah, the gulag. Exactly.
Yeah. You know, I think
if there was someone that like filtered through all the tweets and they,
that's their job. They're in a basement.
Their job, and you'd be like, "Good morning, everybody," and you'd be like, "Now my tweet keeps getting rejected." Right? Maybe they just don't like you.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, I think one of the things about social media is
be original.
The original to you too, and in the niche and your whole vibe.
Yeah, be original, be yourself, because everyone else is taken. Thoughts? All right, let's keep going.
Yeah, let's keep going, guys. We're in the top 3 tips. Top 3 tips is keep products and sales stuff to a minimum. Once you've built up an audience of interested, engaged followers, it's time to start pushing all those amazing products and services you have, right? Wrong. Very, very wrong.
Okay.
The point of Twitter and other social media is not to sell. That's your website's job. Oh, fucking... another thing? God, instead... Keep going. Instead, your primary focus should be on connecting with the humans on the other side of the screen. Keep product and sales pushing to a minimum. When I say the minimum, I mean no more than about 5% of your total content.
There were also...
I fucking hate...
Yeah.
It
might not be humans, though. There are dogs that have bigger Twitter pages and Instagram pages than celebrities.
They have content and they have products.
Yeah.
The freaking like grumpy cat shits that there is like quilts and mugs and fucking probably condoms with it, you know?
Okay.
But yeah.
Also, going back to the angry tweet thing that you referenced.
Jimmy Kimmel's,
guys, go on our Twitter page and just roast us.
Roast us, please.
And we'll read some of the angry tweets. Let's do that.
We'll read your tweets, especially if you watch or listen to our episode. Please tweet us because we want to engage with you.
Oh, and now that we're on Twitter, we should try to bring back Sea Creature Summer, you know?
Sea Creature Summer, yeah.
Show us your worst pictures at the beach. That's what we want, you know?
Yeah.
But roast us. Let's get we want to engage with our followers here. So let's do it.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're not selling anything yet.
No.
You know, maybe down the line.
But if
we're
we
not
do-
going to shove it down your throat.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
Come
we
on.
are.
And we're going to make sure that you hashtag
we are.
every time you wear it.
Oh yeah, we are.
And we're gonna make you
Yeah.
create a website.
Oh yeah.
For all of the times that you post a picture.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wearing
We're
our
gonna make
content.
you buy all of the t-shirts. We're gonna jam it down your throat.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
what we're gonna
consensually.
do. Consensually, of course.
Yeah. Moving
Yeah.
on to the top.
Yeah, no, we're gonna do the opposite of all these tips. That's literally what we've been doing. And we're gonna stick
actually,
with it. But maybe
yeah.
that's why we
But,
haven't
well,
blown
you,
up
and
yet.
you want to know why we're going to stick with it? Because
It's original.
we are the kings
It's witty.
of cadence of comedy.
What?
We're-
the kings of cadence content.
The kings of cadence comedy content.
Comedy content.
And we're thought leaders.
We're thought leaders.
We're thought leaders, guys. Sorry to break it to you.
We're thought leaders, okay?
Thoughts?
Number 2, okay? Love the lingo, okay? Do you know what HT means?
No?
What's the difference between at mention and at username, okay? You don't need to be versed in the entire Twitter language, but you should have a solid grasp of a few of the most common ones. Possessing that will allow you to understand interactions better when others use them, as well as signal to your audience that you know what you're doing with that keyboard, okay? I've used a few of them already, so here's a quick recap. Hat tip. It's an acknowledgement of a compliment, okay? A hat tip. That's HT, right? Is that what that HT means? Hat tip, okay?
I guess.
Your company sucks.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day, sir. Good
You fucking suck.
Good
day. Sir.
day.
Good day,
Good
sir.
day. Shorthand for retweet, okay? You'll see it sometimes like how we used to put the re on emails, okay? At mention occurs when a user mentions another. It takes the format at use.
Staub is allergic to Twitter.
Oh God. Thank you, sir.
Good day to you,
Good day
sir.
to you, sir. Wow. Thoughts? At connect, okay, refers to your connect tab, okay? Direct message. Okay? Yeah, that's the lingo, I guess. But there's also lingo. There's stuff that we probably just like hashtags or just like certain like things that people do or say that
Yeah.
like we, you don't know if you don't know, or you gotta know.
No, for real. It's like social media, like Instagram and Twitter. Some of like the lingo or tools or things that you can do reminds me of like the Apple iPhone. You know how you will go a whole like year or two and you'll be like, "What? My phone can do that?" Or you're like, "What? I can do that on Instagram? I can do that on Twitter? I can." You know?
What else we got here?
We're going to move on to the top one, the final tip
You're falling asleep over there? Thoughts? Okay.
on how to Twitter. Be yourself.
Falling asleep over here.
Because everyone's
Everyone else
already
is
taken.
taken.
Last but not least, remember to be yourself. While it may
I
be
hate myself. Okay, go.
while it may be tempting to draw up a persona for your brand, remember that your audience is digitally savvy and adept at spotting fakes. They'll sniff you out in an instant. Plus, authenticity is the single best way to reveal the human behind the brand. That's what your audience wants to see and what will drive them to engage you. I don't know why, but it just popped into my head. Have you ever seen the Instagram? There's probably a Twitter page too that it's girls with irrelevant captions.
Yeah,
It's
I
them
love
with
that.
their like boobs and butt
Right.
out, and they're like, I really like Wednesdays. It's
Right.
it's middle of the week. It's like about all this stuff. I get to relax at the end of the day. I'm halfway through.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Yeah.
And it's like, your boobies are out. Why are you saying this?
Yeah. Or they'll like do like quotes or whatever. This girl will like have a cucumber up her ass and she'll be like, "You shall not pass." Get Gandalf. Yeah.
Gandalf to the Balrog. Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring.
Yeah, exactly. Or they'll be doing like a split in like the middle of McDonald's with a cucumber up their ass, and they'll be like,
new spicy McChicken.
New spicy McChicken out.
The McRib is back.
McRib is back.
The McRib is back. Thoughts? It hurts. Oh my god. Girl at McDonald's doing this.
Cucumber up ass, the McRib is back. Thoughts? Oh God. just irrelevant.
Be yourself, but also make sense.
Makes sense. My face hurts.
And with that, my body hurts from laughing. I haven't had a laughing fit in a while.
Yeah, and with that, go have some fun. But it's all about having fun on there.
Yeah. You know, guys, thanks for watching the Men of Doozy podcast. And please, reach out to us. Tweet us.
Yeah.
Interact
Tweet
with us.
at us.
Let us know what
Tweet
your
about us.
favorite thing about this episode was. Or let us know how much you hate us.
Yeah.
We want to interact with you.
That's right. Share us with your friends. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitter now. Twitch, all audio platforms. We're everywhere, okay? We are the kings of cadence, comedy, witty, original content.
Yes, that's right.
Exactly.
I'm crying.
Yeah.
Dude. You see it, I'm fucking crying.
Yeah. That's
And
good.
guys, if there is something that you want to learn about and have us teach you while we also learn about it, let us know.
That's right. That makes sense to me.
Guys, we will see you next episode. But before we go, I'm going to read one of the one of the tweets that I did in March 12th of 2020, right as the pandemic started, with real life.
McRib is back.
The McRib is back. So, as you finish out this episode, and I'm doing this so Jose can edit things. So, this is March 12th, 2020, when the world was ending. A Fast and Furious style heist movie where Mario is a fugitive being hunted by a sinister corporation led by Bowser Corps. Bowser wants so badly to steal Mario's girl. Even though Mario and Princess Peach are currently on a break, Bowser persists his search for them both. After a Koopa attack, Bowser ordered on Mario's secret apartment. Mario goes into hiding at his brother Luigi's house. Mario, look at what's on the news! The television shows Bowser single-handedly leading Princess Peach into his ugly-ass stone castle. Woohoo! Just what I needed! Mario turns to Luigi. Luigi, I think it's a time. Time for what? Another Italian Job movie. Luigi, I'm making a team. I need to fuck that piece of shit Bowser up for good. Luigi silently contemplates.
Don't you only get
and then
280 words?
Luigi says, I'm in. Wahoo! We watch the first third of the movie as Mario and Luigi recruit all the characters from the Mario Kart video game series to help pull off the heist of rescuing Principessa Peach. Highlights. These are highlights from the movie. First highlight, Mario and Luigi get Toad to join the team, but they have trouble communicating to him that it's important that he changes his diaper regularly or just puts on some damn pants. It's a running joke that he keeps shitting his pants. Second highlight, Mario and Luigi approach sworn enemies and self-proclaimed doppelgangers, Wario and Waluigi. When asked if they're in to join the team, they respond with, Wario! Waluigi! Mario and Luigi look at one another and back to them. So is that the yes? Wario. 3. After intense action, Mario finally finds Princess Peach in captivity. She's crying. She can't stop. She looks across the room. Hello? Who's there? Please don't hurt me. It's me, Mario. After a few minutes of apologies and rekindling their love, Bowser bursts into the room belligerently with his bastard-born child baby Bowser from a past marriage he doesn't like to speak about. They end up apprehending Peach again. Bowser and that cute little shit, the baby Bowser, is getting away, and they have Princess Peach. We have to do something fast. Luigi pulls out a whistle from his pocket. After blowing the whistle, we see all of the windows surrounding the room break and shatter. Multiple carts flying through land. It's all your favorite Mario Kart characters, and they're ready to kick some ass and fight in the name of Mario and love. We watch as every character teams up on each cart. Your favorite pair-ups. They all trigger the nitros, catch up to Bowser and that little bitch cute as fuck baby Bowser, and it is the most insane car chase action sequence ever made. More than any future Fast and Furious movie. Sequels forever. And then I tweeted, would you all watch my Mario Kart Fast and Furious inspired gritty action team up heist blockbuster movie? There was It's a No Mario, Who Are You? What the fuck did I just read? And then with 100% votes, which was just me, wahoo!
Wow.
And that's how you tweet. Thoughts?
Wow. Good,
See you
good
next
luck
episode.
animating that, Jose.
Bye, guys.